Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and it is Warrior Friday. I know I'm kind of dressed up like one of Santa's elves today, but elves can be warriors too, I guess. Actually, I was out shoveling the snow this morning, and now I have hat hair, so I thought I'd go with this, right? If you're going to have a hat hair, you might as well make fun of it. Anyway, are you ready for Warrior Friday? Because here's the deal, you guys. I don't need to tell you there's a lot going on in the world. And there's a lot going on astrologically, astronomically, and it is affecting everybody. So if you think this is all just localized to planet Earth, it's not. This is our whole solar system, okay? The whole solar system is going through this upheaval, and we do this every 25,920 years. So don't think this is a one-time deal, that, oh, this is totally brand new. It's not. We go through this cycle over and over and over and over. It's just we haven't been in corporeal form to know this or to remember it. So, having said that, tomorrow, really starting tonight, is the new moon, and it's a new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. It's, ooh, let's shake some stuff up. But we also have tomorrow a solar eclipse. Now, it's in the Bible where it talks about the lunar eclipse on last month's moon and the solar eclipse on this month's moon. It's actually in the Bible. And it talks about all the things that are happening after these two events. So, if you think your life has been a roller coaster ride up till now, just wait. It's going to get more intense because everything we go through lays a foundation for what we're going to go through. Okay? So if you've made it this far, check that off your list. Just know that the month of December is going to get even more so. So we've got that solar eclipse tomorrow and the new moon. And we've got a meteor shower. We've got some amazing planetary alignments coming up. And then, 12/21 is going to be a very, very powerful day. There's actually global meditations going on. It's just like 12/21/12 when we had the harmonic convergence, only this is like step 2. So lots going on out there, which is causing lots going on down here, because as above, so below, right? This is where this all ties together. So when I was asking my guides for a card, they said, oh, definitely the Zodiac Moon deck. And it's Eclipse in Sagittarius. Now, this is what's going on tomorrow. Eclipse in Sagittarius. This is what I have to point out, though. This is card number 33 in the deck. In the book, it's page 77. You can't make this stuff up. 3377. We're on the right path. Ascended masters are watching over us. This is all divinely guided. So this is the point in your life where you should be going, okay, I'm just going to go make some popcorn and I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy the show. Because what else can you do? Okay? This is the point where the universe is going, oh, so you think you got control? Let go of that need to control, because it's false. It's an illusion. And if you haven't let go of it yet, the universe is just going to keep smacking you like that until you do. So you might as well let go now, because I know this is the voice of experience. If you don't listen the first time, the universe gets a little stronger, and then the next time is a little stronger, and then the next time the universe is using a 2x4, and then the next time the universe is using like a 2x12 plank with nails in the end. Okay? So let go now. Let go of your your need to control. Let go of your need to fix people. Let go of everything. That means people, physical things, habits, everything. We need to be going with the flow. And you know what? Life is so much easier. We're all works in progress. I know I'm still working on this too. which is why, I've been cleaning out the basement and the garage and the shed and everything, trying to give things away. I actually had to throw some stuff out in the recycle bin, and I'm trying not to feel guilty about that, but nobody wanted it. So sometimes that's what we need to do, and we need to not feel guilty, okay? All right, so I'm going to read about Eclipse in Sagittarius. First of all, here's the card. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at that little growth. This totally reminds me of the movie WALL-E. Remember the little plant? There's the little plant. And it's real otherworldly. Okay, let's just see. Success after a setback. This is the card of personal growth, hence the little plant. A turning point in a project or a learning curve is imminent. Yay! And you know all those 555s that you've been getting, that I've been getting too? Yeah, that means change is coming. Woohoo! You just got to ride it, you just got to ride it out. A broad-minded approach to your own abilities and interests will allow new information and research to enrich your life as a project or a phase in your life reaches completion. This represents the culmination of a steep learning curve. And we all have those steep learning curves. We do. Sometimes it's in love, relationships. Sometimes it's in career choices or job choices. Sometimes it's just in those negative habits. We'll just put it that way. Those habits that are not for your highest and greatest good. You will gain fresh insight and information to allow you to broaden your scope and begin an exciting new adventure. Who doesn't want that? We need to get out of our ruts, get out of the box, have those new exciting adventures. A trip, legal matter, or move may be in the cards. Travel, study, and furthering your own initiatives can consume your time, and you will gradually feel optimistic about growth and new horizons. And you gradually get optimistic because you're releasing those fears. A couple years ago when I drove to Arizona in a car that I just bought, and I was going all by myself, and I had to drive through a blizzard, the whole time I'm like, really? This is how I want to spend my time, driving a convertible through a blizzard in a state that I don't live in? Yay! But you know what? You got to get over those fears. You just do it. You just do it, because that journey is how we grow. It's not the destination. It wasn't Arizona where I learned everything. I did so much releasing on the 29-hour drive to get there. It was very, very powerful. So by the time I got there, I had already had, I don't want to call it a vacation because it really wasn't. I'd already had this momentous event. And it was like, okay, here's part 1. Now here's part 2. And then guess what? You get to drive back home. That's part 3. So it's all about the journey. We need to stop thinking that it's all about the destination, because it's not. It's about the journey. That's where we learn. When we're in these abusive relationships, or we're not loving ourselves, that's where we learn. When you finally love yourself, that's great. That's the destination, but that's not where you learn everything. You learned everything on that whole cycle of learning to love yourself. So you are beginning to reach a new level of wisdom and experience. At least we hope so. You made it this far. And you may be called upon to teach, mentor, advise, or coach others. A lot of people are coming to me and saying, I want to help other people that have gone through what I've gone through. And I think that is amazing and admirable, and I have so much respect for you. This is what I do. I can only teach you what my guides give me information-wise, and I can teach you about what I've been through and how I dealt with it. This is much more important than getting it out of books. The therapy books and all that, written by somebody way over there. Going through it, we learn so much, but too many times we kind of do this like, okay, no, it's all about the destination. Remember, it's the journey. So if opposition to your projects or obstacles arises at this time, ensure that you represent the truth above all else. Again, the truth. This is why we're here, is to bring the truth out, because the truth has been hidden so long. I mean, many, 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 many years. And all this crap is coming up. I won't get into it because I don't want to get black marked on my channel. But all this truth is coming out right now, whether it's in Hollywood or the big pharma companies or all the technology companies or the educational system or the judicial system or whatever. All these truths are coming out, and there's all these hidden agendas. They need to come out, but it's how we react to them that makes the difference, okay? So we need to avoid gossip, half-truths, and those having our own hidden agendas. We need to be living lives of integrity and honesty, because these are assets. And I, honestly, for me, I am so proud that I live a life of integrity right now. Right now, in this moment, I am living a life of integrity. And it's taken me a long time to realize that that is my ultimate goal. That brings me satisfaction. I feel like I can check that off my list. Like, yeah, I made it. But it's integrity. As long as you adhere to the truth, you will be fine. And that's how I feel too. As long as I adhere to the truth, the truth that my guides give me, they keep me on the straight and narrow. And I'm happy for that. If I start to stray, if I start to doubt myself or whatever, my guides are there to kick my behind. And I appreciate that, and I thank them for it, because I listen to them. And I know they don't have hidden agendas because they're in the light, because that's all I talk to. So when you're in the light, nothing is hidden. There are no hidden agendas. And if you can imagine, I mean, I know all of you are empaths. You feel other people, right? Whether it's physically or emotionally or mentally or spiritually, you feel other people. And you may know when they're lying. So what's the point of lying anymore? Because we're all going to a place where there is only empathy. So you can't lie because everybody would know. So we need to clear that up right now. No more lying, no more hidden agendas, no more false anything. Because where we're going, it's not going to work. And where we're going, where we live lives of integrity, the people that are not living lives of integrity, they can't match our frequency, and they're not coming with us. And this is part of what's going on here with this eclipse in Sagittarius, new moon in Sagittarius. I can love everybody, but I gotta love a lot of people from afar. Because if you are not matching my frequency, you're not going to be a part of my life. So, I mean, I've had to get rid of family members. I've had to get rid of friends. I let them go because you're not going where I'm going. And I have to be okay with that. And letting go of people is very difficult. But if you're not resonating at the same frequency, let's say it's a friend. Why are you friends? Is it because they're trying to ride your light coattails? Is it because you're trying to help them fix themselves? We need to look at all these relationships, because there's hidden agendas there. And we hear that saying all the time about, I'm the light, I'm like the flame, and moths come to me like moths to a flame. Well, the moths really like the light, but they are not the light. And they're not doing anything themselves to be the light. You can't fix them and put the light in them. This is something we all have to do for ourselves. And that can be difficult watching this. I've watched many people over the last 10 years not choose the light. And I have to not let it hurt my heart. And sometimes it does. And I just have to go, okay, that's you. You are choosing your path. I can't choose it for you. And you're choosing the dark. And I can love you from afar. So, that's pretty heavy. But there's a lot going on right now. A lot of people not choosing to be here in this reality anymore. And we have to let them go too. And remember, as they leave, they become amazing, powerful spirit guides. Like my son Alex right there. He's right there. And he's, oh, you can't really see him. He's back there in that picture. He is the most amazing spirit guide I could ever possibly have. And we have to remember that we chose this relationship before we even came here. He chose to be my son. He chose to leave early. And he chose to be my very powerful spirit guide. And he is a spirit guide for so many other people. And I am so proud of him and so grateful. It's going to make me cry. Anyway. Okay. So I am wishing for you a most blessed new moon. It starts tonight. I am wishing for you a most blessed solar eclipse. And remember, it's in Sagittarius. That's a fire sign. And I love you guys. I send you my blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Because we are all worthy and we all deserve them. So, namaste.